Welcome to Mirror Domains Movie News for February 4th, 2022. Guys, on today's show we have a lot of really cool topics to talk about. Scream 6 is confirmed. That's cool. The Gray Man. Why should you be excited about The Gray Man? I'll tell you why. The Riddler theme from The Batman is out. I gave it a listen. We'll talk about it. Renfield Begins, you know, that project with Nicolas Cage playing Dracula. Okay. Meg 2 begins. Insidious 5. Loki Season 2 details. Are we going to get an Obi-Wan trailer soon? There's a quote that we'll look at that suggests it's going to be possibly very, very soon. And it being Friday, we're going to talk about some of the box office projections, maybe who's going to come out on number one spot on top. Will Spider-Man be dethroned as the number one? I think so. It's about time. And then if we have time, we'll do the Twitter roundup. Guys, if you don't know how this show works, it's a live show. It's a live movie news show where we talk about movie news headlines daily, 12 p.m. Eastern, Monday to Friday. And there's going to be a Saturday night or maybe Saturday noon hour horror show. I just haven't figured out the times yet for that, where we just talk about the horror news headlines, because I do like the genre of horror, and all of these stories will be found in time codes and links and stuff in the description and comments when this gets going. But the way this works, guys, is you guys drive this. You guys drive the show. If you want to talk about some of these headlines, let's talk in the chat and talk about movie news. Right now I'm doing all the heavy lifting, so once the show gets going, you guys will start chatting and we'll talk about the things that you want to talk about. But let's just talk about the topics that we have listed up for today, and that is Scream 6. Scream 6 is officially confirmed, is happening, and it's going into production fairly soon, guys. Scream 6 officially happening. Starts filming this summer. That's really good news. Wow. That's really unexpected. Now, guys, if you've seen Scream 5, you should. If you haven't seen it, go out and see it, because it is a lot of fun in the theater, and watch it with a lot of people too. But because it's just a fun experience. Now, I guess because it has crossed the $100 million mark, Paramount and Spyglass Media are officially moving forward with Scream 6 and is planning to begin filming the horror sequel this summer. That's really fast. Okay, but who's all going to be involved? Is Sidney Prescott, is Neve Campbell coming back? We'll have to just see here. Okay, we got a quote here. Okay. The directors of Scream 5, Matt Bettinelli Open and Tyler Gillette, are on the script from returning duo. Okay, so it's going to be the same writers and directors coming back for Scream 6, and that's awesome. That's really awesome. They got so much possibilities, because this is the new character right here, guys. She's got something about her character that's very, very interesting that they can do and explore. But we got a quote here. We are tremendously grateful to the fans around the world who enthusiastically received our film. We can't wait for audiences to see what Radio Silence writers Jamie and Guy and Project X have in store for our Woodsboro family. So these guys are also, fans of the Scream franchise. And you could tell that when you watched the Scream 5, that they were fans of it. Just the dialogue, the cheeky dialogue, and talking about commentary of the horror genre as it is today. Neve Campbell confirming that she'd come back if the script and the story interested her. Okay, well that's good. You know what? I'm glad, because well, I guess that's sort of a spoiler that Sidney Prescott doesn't die in Scream 5. But you know what? They can't kill off all the legacy characters, because then it ruins a little bit of the mystique of what Scream was all about. Like it would feel a little like it's detracting a little bit. But all of the major sites are running with Scream 5 today, guys, or Scream 6 news. Yeah, all the major sites are talking about Scream 6. You're going to find it everywhere. And that's good. That's really good. I'm really happy about that. What do you think about Scream 6 being confirmed, starting production this summer? Let me know in the comments below, and we will talk about it, because I'm really, really interested in that. Okay. The Gray Man stars Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans facing off with each other. And yesterday, Netflix released this preview of their upcoming slate for 2022, and we saw a little bit of the footage from The Gray Man. And what's this going to be about? Why should you be excited for it? Because it's directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, the guys who made the Avengers Endgame, the Infinity War, Civil War. Come on, and it's going to be Ryan Gosling facing off against Chris Evans. Now, we saw a little bit of that in the trailer, in the preview yesterday. And if you want to see that, see my reaction to that, guys, I'll leave a link to that up in the cards above. But it's based on a 2009 novel. The Gray Man has been adapted for Netflix by the Avengers Endgame directing duo, the Russo brothers. Okay, so they've co-written the script. That doesn't really mean too much because they haven't really had a whole bunch of success outside of the MCU. But as a former CIA operative turned freelance assassin named Court Gentry, Gosling's character, also known as the titular Gray Man, Gentry soon finds himself on the sharp end of a bullet as he hunted by his former CIA cohort Lloyd Hansen, played by Marvel star Chris Evans. Okay, so that wording is a little bit off, isn't it? Gentry soon finds himself on the sharp end of a bullet as he was hunted. Yeah, hey, Movie Web, you got to do a little bit better job here, man, promoting your material. But we saw some pictures of them in that preview, and guys, the first look is out, and you got to check it out. So I'm going to go to the IMDb. They do a much better job of putting this stuff up. There's no official poster yet. Is there a release date? No release date, just 2022. Let's see if this is worded a little bit better. When the CIA's most skilled mercenary, whose true identity is known to none, accidentally uncovers dark agency secrets. So this synopsis is not worded any better either. But you know, guys, the basic thing is the plot is simple. It's Chris Evans versus Ryan Gosling. They're secret agents. Oh, and Ana de Armas is in there too. Cool. Like Bob Thornton, John Page, the guy from Bridgerton. Okay, so the cast looks cool. Cast definitely looks like it's going to be cool. But when you watch that preview, it was just Ryan Gosling on top of a train, and it looked cool. But that's why you should be excited for The Gray Man, guys, because it's going to be directed by the Russo brothers, Chris Evans versus Ryan Gosling. Yeah. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below, and we'll talk about it. The Batman is coming out in just over, well, exactly a month now, March 4th. And the score by Michael Giacchino has come out for the Riddler's theme. And I can't play it on here, guys, because copyright reasons, and it's music, right? So I gave it a listen. I gave it a listen because I wanted to, well, I'm interested in the score. So, oh, can't play that, guys. It's very operatic, sort of. Very classic in its cinematic approaches. It doesn't have a whole lot of the percussion instruments. It's got a lot of the strings in there. And if you are interested in that, guys, we'll give the Riddler theme a listen, because I like the Batman. I think everybody likes the Batman, and they're hyped for the Batman. So the Riddler's theme was definitely worth checking out. All right. So we're going to continue on today as soon as I turn off my noise gate, because that's not working for me. All right. Renfield has begun production. Renfield begins production, and some more cast has been revealed. Universal's horror comedy Renfield begins production. Renfield is that movie with Nicolas Cage playing Dracula. Nicolas Cage is Dracula, and it's this is more about Renfield, his henchman on the side, played by Nicholas Hoult. But it looks like we got some addition to the cast. So we got Oscar nominee Shohreh Aghdashloo. I butchered that probably. And Bess Roos from Ghostbusters. Okay, cool. And Nicholas Hoult, as we know, is playing the lead role. And Nicolas Cage is going to be playing Dracula. So we can't wait to see what that's going to be like. But it's officially begun. Renfield. Cool. That's cool. I'm not going to bore you with how this project came together. We know it's being directed by Chris McKay, who did The Tomorrow War, based on a pitch from Robert Kirkman, The Walking Dead. Okay, and it looks like who else was in this? I thought I saw a line that Aquafina. Oh yeah, there. Aquafina will also star in this as Rebecca Quincy. So she's going to play a version of the Quincy character. Okay, that's interesting. Ben Schwartz is going to be in this, and Adrian Martinez. Renfield has begun production. What do you think? Are you excited for it? I just can't wait to see what Nicolas Cage looks like as Dracula, because it has potential to be really special. All right, let's continue on with some more of this horror news. The Meg sequel. The Meg sequel dives into production. Guys, we reported this about a couple of weeks ago that it was going to get starting pretty soon, and it's underway. The Meg 2, The Trench, has kicked off with a splash at Warner Bros. Okay, so we knew that was going to be filming in London there, where the Harry Potter and Batman franchises were also shot. It's being directed by Ben Wheatley. And that's pretty much all you need to know about Meg 2, guys. I mean, come on, it's a big CG shark that gets punched by Statham. There's going to be more of them. It's going to be called The Trench, so I guess more are going to come up from The Trench if you ever saw the first one. And he's going to try to fight them and battle them, and hopefully he gets swallowed this time and then shoots his way out again or whatever. Just something so audacious. Let's continue with the horror news, guys. Blumhouse Patrick Wilson directed Insidious 5 sets production start. So if you didn't know, Insidious 5 is happening. I didn't really like the fourth one. Was it The Lost Key or whatever? I was just, what are you guys doing? But Patrick Wilson himself is going to be directing the fifth one, which is interesting because it'll be his first directing gig, I believe. And I think he can do something cool with it. Here's a quote by Wilson. Let's just read this. It's something that I'm super passionate about, and there hasn't been a day since they pitched me the idea I haven't been all in. Let me reread that quote. It's something that I'm super passionate about, and there hasn't been a day since they pitched me the idea that I haven't been all in. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he's a big character in 1 and 2, and he was part of the magic, actually. I like that. Patrick Wilson is doing really good despite him being in Moonfall, and we'll talk about Moonfall later on today. Insidious 5 is going to start production here pretty soon. It looks like it's going to be set for this Yeah, I thought it gave us a date here, but it doesn't look like it did, unless I'm not reading it. I thought it did. Sets production start. Okay, so tell us when it starts production. Confirm that to begin sometime in spring. Apparently, the production is supposed to start sometime this spring. But, guys, if you are interested in Insidious 5, let me know if you are, because Insidious, it's an okay franchise. All right, let's just go through some things that will be trending, and I need to talk about them. The Rings of Power. I got videos about this out. I just want to quickly run over something that was brought to my attention. I guess that these character posters that came out of their waistlines are supposed to be a symbolic of their races, and if you are able to decipher who they are, then I guess that gives you clues. But remember, this is taking years before the Lord of the Rings series, so it's mostly about the humans, from what I understand. The Rings of Power. Now we know that the dwarves and the elves got them, but you can't really tell much from this, guys. I think that's got to be a dwarf there, and then this is a human, obviously, and then there's gonna be mages in there and wizards and stuff like that. But guys, if you want to go out and see those character posters, go over to LOTR on Prime, and you'll see them all. It's the best way that I've been able to see that they have been presented. Because if you see in Twitter, then you got to scroll through a whole bunch of them. If you see it on a normal website, then you got to scroll through a whole bunch of them. But obviously, this is the big baddie, Sauron, and yeah, the only character I recognize without hesitation, and that's what I'm talking about, guys. That with these character posters, is it a hit or is it a miss? I'm not too sure. I can see what you're trying to do there. Dakota Johnson cast in Madame Web. We talked about that yesterday too. We're going to talk about this because this is called fishing. This is me fishing and me kind of just dangling about, trying to waste some time for something else to load up here in the background. But guys, Dakota Johnson, I don't know what they're doing. I really don't know what the heck Sony is doing. Why can't you just give us that Kingpin movie that D'Onofrio wants to make and have him face off against Spider-Man? Madam Web is just so obscure. And I don't know if it's going to resonate with the fans. I really don't know if it's going to resonate with the fans. All right. Loki Season 2. We know that that's going to be in production fairly soon, but it also seems that Gugu Mbatha Raw as Ravonna Renslayer is coming back. Now, we knew that on Tuesday that Loki Season 2 is going to be coming out, it's going to go into production pretty soon. And there's a quote here from somebody. I haven't been very good at reading quotes today, but let's see if I can muscle through this one. If you don't keep on moving on me, page. I know there is a Season 2, Mbatha Raw said in an interview with Michael Strahan on Good Morning America. I know that I'm in it, and that's all about I can say. That's all about I can say. Oh, nice. And there she is on Good Morning America. Now, I'm not going to play that clip because copyright reasons, But yeah, Loki Season 2 will begin this summer. Were you a fan of the first season? Do you think it needs a Season 2? Now that we've explored the multiverse and variants and all that stuff, it's got potential. It has potential. We'll have to see. And everybody likes the Loki character anyway, so definitely that's going to be something that they're going to start. Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer actor. Obi-Wan Kenobi actor says official trailer will blow people's minds. Now, every day it seems like this Obi-Wan is trending in social media, especially on Twitter. People are speculating it's got to be soon. It's got to be soon. Now, I suspect that the Obi-Wan trailer is going to be for the Super Bowl. I think because the Book of Boba Fett ends next week, and then the Super Bowl happens on the weekend. It puts it in the time frame that, yes, because I think Kenobi comes out, it's going to come out this summer or maybe late spring, because it's done. It's all in the can, and we need Obi-Wan, guys. Now that we've seen how good Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett can be, just expanding in the universe, I can't wait for it. I can't wait for the Obi-Wan trailer. And the star Ewan McGregor coming back is just it's going to be phenomenal. Okay, so Ross told Slash Film he teased the show's arrival trailer. So this Rory Ross said, I think fans are going to enjoy that. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be really, really cool. Rory Ross said it to Flash Film. So this comes from Rory Ross. It doesn't come from McGregor that says that it's going to be something that blows your mind. But you know it is. We've seen some of the concept art. Yeah, Obi-Wan has to go back and face Vader at some point. We know that Hayden Christensen is coming back for this. There's going to be flashbacks. I just can't wait for it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below if you are excited for the Obi-Wan trailer. Do you think it's going to drop in Super Bowl? I think so. I think so. Okay. But talking about other Super Bowl stuff or other trailers that are out, Jurassic World Dominion 2 might have a Super Bowl spot, but they also have an Olympic spot that's out right now. It's just dinosaurs thrown in the background of athletes that I'm not going to show you the trailer. If you want to see it, it's just people doing their sports, and then you get the occasional dinosaur thrown in the background. It's kind of cheesy. Yeah, you can tell that it's doesn't really give us anything from Jurassic World Dominion, but I think we're going to get a Jurassic World Dominion trailer at the Super Bowl. That's just the way that things are trending towards the Super Bowl spot. But guys, let's talk about the box office this weekend. What do you think is going to happen? We know that Moonfall is coming out, and yeah, there we go. Okay. What do you guys think is going to happen this weekend at the box office? We know that Moonfall is coming out, and Jackass Forever is out, and I went to see that last night, and I had a lot of fun with that. Seeing it in a crowd with a lot of people, because it's a good theater experience. But do you think any of those two will unseat Spider-Man No Way Home? I don't know. Moonfall's not opening up in Canada, so I don't think that will. But Jackass Forever has a chance, because No Way Home only made, 12 million last weekend, because nothing else has opened up. But now two new things have opened up, Moonfall and Jackass Forever. And I think Jackass is going to be number one. And Spider-Man may be number two, because Moonfall has got bad word of mouth. It's getting critic bombed. Nobody seems to like it. So the Moonfall, it's got a good cast. It's directed by Roland Emmerich, who just made a fool of himself, saying that that superhero movies are at fault for people not liking his movie. But Jackass Forever, guys, go see that. That's a lot of fun. And if you haven't seen Spider-Man, it's totally worth seeing because of those three guys right there. What are your projections? Who do you think is going to be number one at the box office this weekend? I think it's going to be Jackass Forever. How much time have we got? Oh, all right. Let's round up the day by looking at some Twitter headlines. See if there's anything going on in the Twitterverse, in the Twitter roundup. What's going on here? Lindsay Lohan stars in Planet Fitness Super Bowl ad. Feel the burn. Lindsay Lohan. Okay. I don't know. Rachel Zegler. Okay, so this is our new Snow White. The day of the casting announcement saw the flooded with racism. What the heck is this? Why is everything so written poorly with all of these quotes, parentheses? Okay, let me just try to read this headline and see if I can get some kind of understanding. The day of the casting announcement saw the cast members of color flooded with racism, degrading racist jokes, and assurances that the Lord of the Rings show would be a disaster due to going woke. Okay, so if I took out the parentheses, it would read like this: the day of the announcement saw flooded with racism, degrading racist jokes. Yeah, see, they have to, because somebody who said it was using poor English, so they had to put in these parentheses and give some clarification to what the heck's going on. So was there some backlash to the castings? Guys, why were there backlash to the castings of the Lord of the Rings series? Because there's people of color? What stupid people out there. Just, if you gotta hate for something for just because of people's skin color, you need help, man. Because I never, that would have never come across my brain to say, oh, why are they casting somebody with that kind of color skin? It wouldn't. It gets me so frustrated. It's not good for my blood pressure that somebody would even think like that. That just makes me sad. And now I want the Rings of Power just to blow all expectations out of the water. I'm rooting for it now. I'm rooting for it. I want it to happen. I want it to be awesome. But that's a quote from some of the reception. Yeah. Don't listen to those morons. All right. Halle Berry's upcoming projects. The Little Mermaid 2023. We haven't seen, other than some set photos of that, The Little Mermaid with a person of color playing Ariel. And once again, it wouldn't have crossed my mind to say anything about that, but that previous story got me a little bit ruffled. What else is Halle Berry working on? The Line and The Color Purple. And guys, she's a great actress. I want to see more of Halle Berry. The Color Purple musical. Is that Brand from Fear the Walking Dead? Okay. Cool. Halle Berry. I'm not. So I am reading that wrong. Sorry, guys. The screen is so small. It's Halle Berry. Halle Bailey, not Halle Berry. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut this part out. This show has been nothing but. Oh, okay. Luckily, there's probably nobody in the live stream, so that's good. And no, most people don't pay attention to the Twitter roundup anyway. Oh, there's Chris Evans on the set of The Gray Man. And we saw in that teaser that he's got a tash, very 70s tash. I can't wait to see it. Jennifer Lopez has some upcoming projects on her slate. Let's read them. Marry Me is a rom-com. Shotgun Wedding is a rom-com. The Mother Netflix action movie that was previewed yesterday, and we saw that. Okay, well, she's okay in that, in action thrillers. The Cypher, Netflix psychological crime thriller. She's really good in those. The Cell, really good in that. The Godmother biopic. Godmother. What the heck was that about? So she's in The Mother, and she's in The Godmother. Atlas, Netflix sci-fi thriller. She's got a lot of work coming out, and that's good. I like J-Lo. I think she's awesome as an actress, and good for her. Lin-Manuel will receive 2022 Changemaker Award from the Greenwich International Film Festival. Alana Haim has received Best Actress nods at the Golden Globes, Critics' Choice BAFTA for her performance in Licorice Pizza. I didn't know that she was a musician. I didn't know that before. Rosamund Pike to star in pandemic-themed thriller Rich Flu. I don't know that. I don't know if that's going to resonate with people. A movie about the pandemic, guys. We're so done with it. I don't know if we want to watch something about it. A disease kills off some of the richest people on the planet, then it threatens to strike anyone with any sort of fortune. People then flood the market with assets the world no longer wants. Well, it's got a little bit of a twist, maybe, but a pandemic thriller. I don't know if people want that shoved down their throats right now. I don't know if people are in the mood for it. Andrew Garfield will receive the Spotlight Award in the... You have to use that photo, guys. You have to use that photo. Roland Emmerich's Moonfall debuts at a 22% score on Rotten Tomatoes from 9 reviews. The film stars Halle Berry, Patrick Wilson, and John Bradley. You have to use that image right there, eh? Moonfall. Guys, I hear that it's atrocious. And see, look, Obi-Wan's trending. So we got to talk about that Obi-Wan Charlie. We got to get it soon. Scream sequel is officially in the works. And that's a good place to round us out today, because that closes everything up nicely for the week that has been the beginning week of February in the realm of movie and entertainment news. Guys, what do you think about some of these stories? Let me know in the comments below. Join us tomorrow for the horror movie news roundup. I may change the nighttime showing to a midday because of YouTube analytics saying that's when most of you guys are on. And it's Saturday night. I want to go out and do some things, guys. Come on. I can't hold it off every time, but that's just the way it is. I don't know what else to do today, guys. I think I want to relax, play some guitar, and that's what I'm going to do. What are you going to do this weekend? Are you going to go see Jackass Forever? Let me know in the comments below, and we will talk about it. See you next week, guys.